Hey, hey, hey. Hope everyone is doing great, being the best version of themselves. Thank you for, stopping by. Hopefully you stay through the whole duration. I'll try not to make this too long or whatever. Fingers crossed, no promises though. But yes, I've been asked why I do my videos and it's coming off like I'm bashing people or whatever. And it's like, I'm bashing people. The only way they would think that I'm bashing people is if, they feeling a little butthurt, they wet about the situation or something, like, why you feeling some type of way? Are you doing it? Oh, okay. So that means I should continue. And I'm like, hold on. So you mean to tell me you've been watching my videos? At least you could do is like the bitch, comment, share your feelings. Let me know what's going on. Okay, so there's no such thing as like, I believe that even a negative feedback is still a feedback. I'm like, oh, okay, because anywhere you put it, like, I still try to see the goodness in even a bad situation. So, but anyways, yes. Why I put up my videos and be vulnerable to letting the world in on my world a little bit. The first, multiple reasons, but the first one, initially, I was basically like, there was so many different, like, would you say attacks? It's so, the word doesn't suit the situations, my apologies, or whatever, because it wasn't like in your face, like, oh yeah, I'm coming, I want to take you out, I don't want you to breathe the same air, I don't want you on the same planet as me, whatever, like, I just dislike. No, it wasn't even like that. I would respect a motherfucker. But anyways, let me stop. I'm I'm going in. But anyways, but yeah, so it was a lot of different, attempts on my life coming from all angles, and the main one that it was just like, it was fucking with me like, oh, y'all don't even understand the battle to just not react because I'm so used to reacting. Like what is you talking about? But when you realize that that's what they want for you to react and people to see that fiery lioness, and it's like, why you do that? Why do that? Like, are you crazy? Because when she come out, it's fuck a quality of the situation or the resolution. It's gonna be a numbers game. What is you talking about? But anyways, I'm sorry, I venting again. But yes, why the first reason, like I said, it was so many different attacks, and because the main one that I'm like, yo, the audacity is like where I was vesting my head at, and it's just like, you smiling in my fucking face and you poisoning me, like, yo. But I'm like, all right, cool. But you know what? God gonna show you, like, who the fuck he really is. Like, yo, what you think? Like, even in your presence, you still can't do nothing. So, anyways, I put the video up because it was only two ways it was gonna happen. For them, they was only looking at it like, oh, they preparing and planning for one funeral. My head, I was just like, oh, okay. Yeah, mine is plural because it's like, what? It's more than just one. It's like, what you think? If I'm going down, if I'm going to basically like let the dark overtake me because it's been so constant for no reason. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. It's gonna go down in fucking history. What you talking about? But okay. But anyways, and I didn't have time to be writing down no statement or nothing. So really and truly, like, this is literally like a pre-documentary, pre-statement of basically like, why, what happened? Like, why would a person like her, like, like, she's so sweet, she's so nice, oh my goodness. It's not hard for a person to be nice. It's not hard for a person to do good, be good, or whatever, you know. Treat others the way how they want to be treated. It's not hard, you know. So for a person to be that way, granted, I've always been that way. Even when I'm busting heads and just like, yo, just fighting and just being a freaking rebel or whatever, because I didn't I didn't ask questions about, like, if somebody come and say like, oh, this person is doing this to me and bullying me. I'm not expecting somebody to come lie just because they want me to just, go fight somebody or whatever, or do some shit, like, you know. And I put a lot of respect and expectations that on everyone, which is, when you put expectations like that, you put yourself up for disappointment. But anyway, so it was more or less to, like, yeah, so this was why she spazzed out and snapped on a motherfuckers like that or whatever, like. And wouldn't you? Like, you've been harassed for no reason. You mind your fucking business or whatever. And people just, like, it's so friggin' miserable and disgusted with themselves or whatever, that when they see somebody that's, like, the total opposite, like, okay, been there, done that or whatever. Not to say that it's been an easy, like, feat or whatever, but, like, it feels fucking good when you actually look and, like, really sit down, take a minute or two, however fucking long, and look back on where the fuck you came from. Everything that you've been through, everything that was supposed to break you, everything that was supposed to kill you, fuck break you, kill you, turn you, do all this extra stuff. Imagine all of that and you just like, damn, you's a bad motherfucker doing your damn thing. But anyways, so that was that. Secondly, the second reason or whatever is also too for me to come out of my comfort zone, because and be vulnerable to, like, let random strangers, like, seeing how I am, seeing how I am, seeing my kookiness, how how I talk and whatever, because they was trying to keep me in the house, keep me, like, secluded or whatever. So I'm like, all right, cool. And I don't have no problem with being in the house. I stay out of trouble that way. That, as I thought, before I realized that my phone was being mirrored and shit, and it's just like, what the fuck? But anyways, whatever. But I learned a lot of things, a lot of good things, even through the bad. Like, I learned a lot of things about myself, about people, things that, like, even though, like, I would never do none of the things that was done to me or whatever, but hey, here I am. And I still wouldn't, even though, hey, return the sender to all involved, known and unknown, tenfold. Yeah, but the same conviction that they had each time that they was doing it, tenfold. Crazy out your mind, knock it off, people. But anyways, so I was at the secondly, yeah, coming out of my comfort zone, my shell, and like, a lot of the times just be myself, and people I am not even gonna label or put myself in any category or whatever, because, like, why? I'm not limiting myself, and I don't want people to limit themselves either. It doesn't matter what it look like, what other people think. Like, oh, I don't know, she just look a little chaotic. Okay, and your point being, what? Look at your fucking life. Look at your life before you come talk about somebody's chaotic, because, oh, 1 minute she mad, 1 minute she laughing, next minute she wanted, like she about to jump out the screen and punch the shit out of a motherfucker. Listen, if I had that ability, let me stop. let me stop. But yeah, so yeah, come out of my comfort zone, whatever, be vulnerable, and it also helps me with being able to, like, still be that way, like, in real life, not just on the internet or whatever, which when I press the off button off of this or whatever, it's still me. I'm just still sitting here in the port about to go, smoke a lush splizzy, and then get my ass back in or whatever, you know. But so that was that. And also too, like, my third, I mean, got multiple more, but I'm gonna try to keep this short. Like I said earlier, but yeah, don't judge me. Psych, nah, let me stop. That's just the saying that I like to say, but yeah. Oh, but anyways, so, and the third, and it's so ironic, three for the Trinity. Why? Well, yeah, top boats. But yes, I have so many like messages that was getting lost because I was only limited myself to basically being around karmics and soulless beings, walking dead. And because, like, when you're full of life, you would see death around you. You would see so many freaking darkness around you or whatever. But because you're so full of life, it was just, it's not that bad. Like, you know, it's not that bad or whatever. But it's like, damn, bitch, it is fucking that bad. You know, but, and, but yeah, that's why, yeah, the ass whooping, that when the universe coming to whoop that ass and to teach you some lessons and toughen up that skin of yours, I'm like, yo, not everybody you can help, you know. And it's like every time when I would go through what I would go through or whatever, and I'm just like, I ask God, why me? Why me? I mean, when I say, like, I'm asking, and it's not nice. I'm just trying to be PG, you know, cause of YouTube and shit. But yeah, I'll ask why. And do you know how fucking pissed, even more pissed than when I'm asking why, I get the response, why motherfucking not? And I'm like, oh. I said, you're right. You are so fucking right. And I'm just mad. Like, why you gotta be right? And I love it. I love it. Because you're built for certain things. Like, people, yeah, man. You really tap into yourself. And you really, like, man, when you go through what you go through, and you're just like, yo, that shit was supposed to just you off completely. And you stronger, wiser, better than ever. You just a fucking mutated, updated, rejuvenated version of yourself, and your higher self is looking like, yeah, that's what the fuck it is. You know, but, and it's like, I'm wasting my time with like karmics and shit. It's just going through one ear out the other. Sometimes these motherfuckers using this, they're taking what I say to them, shit that I do for them, and make it seem as though like it's them. And it's like, okay, but do they don't understand that, like, when you gotta keep it up, you gotta keep it up, okay? And if it's not real, okay, but yet try to take out the person you copying, dumbass. I mean, they don't got no sense anyways, because it's like, wouldn't you like keep it steadily going if the person is still alive, so you can continue to copy? Because motherfucker keep on, like, I'm about to say elevate. Oh shit, yeah, elevating, evolving, just getting better. 2.0, you crazy out your mind. Unlimited point oh, what you saying? Like, that's unlimited ideas that you can continue to copy and steal off of and try to continue to mimic. Like, dumbass. Like, if you take the inspiration out of this world, they already out of this world. What you talking about? Knock it off. But anyways, yes. So it's like, when you do that, like, you only taking the beginning stages of their stuff or whatever, that you feel as though like, oh, that was everything. So can you imagine when shit that they've been working on for the longest to perfect them, and it's continually like evolving and elevating, leveling up and getting better. It was already fucking good. I mean, it was motherfucking good. And that's just the beginning, baby steps, baby stage. So imagine now, man, yeah, yeah, they might that. But anyways, so thirdly, it was, to spread the message and thing, and just, don't let it just stay in a one area. And then it's like, hey, it's on the net. It's always gonna be there. Like, what you talking about? Like, okay. And also too, like, I'm seeing my progression and stuff, and it's also you hear all my talk. Come on. People be like, oh no, she faking it or whatever. Like, how she just like dip in her nose like that. Why your shit come out your ass the way the fuck it come out your ass? Mind your fucking business. Mind the business that pay you, shit. And it's like, oh, you see how she talk? Like, how can she be of God and just cussing like that and talking like how she? Did God tell you that, oh, you're not supposed to talk like that or whatever? Mind you, I ain't cursing nobody. If I'm telling you what you doing that you don't want people to know that you're doing, but you're trying to say that it's somebody else doing it, but you're doing it to that person. Yeah. I think it's time for that person to be, start talking what's going on. Okay, they're like, yo, I'm all over the place. Nah, I'm not all over the place, And the thing that people need to understand, oh, and the fourth. Mm-hmm. Two F's. I in the beginning and at the end. Let me start. The fourths. Oh gosh. So the fourth one now. It's this. It's like, I want people to be able to be themselves. They quirky, nerdy, like weird, dark sense of humor, and just like whatever, Let them know, like, you can have a whole party by yourself. Like, you see one person right here, right? Alright, cool. That's what you see. When you look with this, you see that this whole park is filled. Alright? Yeah, and a whole party over here. But people, a lot of people, it goes over their heads, So it's like, and I put the videos up and they just like, and then they start seeing certain things in their own lives. They're like, oh shit. Oh, okay, so that's what that fucking crazy, gorgeous, just, something else. Divine mystery, mysterious, just down to earth, like, I don't know how to say it, but if my vibes just don't take you, you'd be amongst the few that, because, like I said, for a person like me, I don't judge. Everybody have a story, and I be loving to hear it, because hunting. They be like, yo, what the fuck? But anyways, and also fifth reason, is also too late. When people, I would like for people, when they see my videos and stuff, not just the recent ones, and because it's short, they're like, oh, okay, I got a little 3, 4, 5 minutes, to spare and stuff. Like, watch the ones that's a little bit, longer and shit. Cause hunting, shorty was going in. Y'all want to hear about kidnapping attempts and shit, like shit that you would watch on motherfucking TV. Shit that you would see on TV and in books and like all that series and shit like that, soap opera shit. All right, okay, and it's just like you're hearing it from. Like, what? Girl, stop playing. You watch too much TV. Let me tell you something. Take it from me, person who haven't watched television in how many years. And then when I be going places and they'll have TV now, and I'll like, catch myself glancing at it. It looks so fucking different. But anyways, whatever. And I'm like, is it just me? And I'm like, do you see this shit look? But then I forget that these motherfuckers watch this shit 24/7. So of course they're not gonna see the difference. So I'm like, oh, okay. But anyways, so it's a lot more. But I'm running out of space on my phone with these, But yeah, so we was at what, 5, 6, maybe. Okay. So the main one is to, hey, not even documentary, my statement, my future statement or whatever. What is it? Come out my comfort zone or whatnot. My divine messages, and I feel as though like my experiences are, I went through what I went through, going through whatever, all that good stuff for reasons. And hey, if what I'm going through help another to not go through it, to heal from it, to just like, okay, you know what? Because I was beating myself up, and I'm like, so the divine messages, and what the fourth one was it? Was it to not judge the book by its cover or whatever? I don't know. And listen, I'm gonna go because I got like 30 seconds left on here, So with that being said, thank you for those that stuck around for the whole 21 plus minutes or whatever. And hope you're having a great day, being the best version of yourselves, not for anybody but for your motherfucking self, okay? Because if you're not out there harming anyone and you're doing your best for your loved ones, even if they fucking you over or whatever,